morning, guys. This is Shell, and I am tuning in for my midweek check-in. And I feel so much better. My ears, they feel so much better. I'm so happy about that because I was only able to take one antibiotic on Friday, two on Saturday, and then Sunday. And I was terribly sick, so I had to discontinue those. But I got a little in me, I guess. So hopefully it doesn't. Sometimes if you stop taking them, it'll continue growing and you will start to have those issues again. So hopefully that was resolved just by that little bit of medication. I pray that it is, because my ears was terrible, but the symptoms and side effects from the medication was worse. Did notice that I'm starting to get a boil. So that's the infection probably trying to escape, since it has no other escape route, I'm assuming. So I'm going to start treating that now, and I'm going to like put hot compress on it and everything so that that won't get infected, and then hopefully, it'll come to a bump and bust. But right now, I did notice that it's a little tender in the area, and I can see a little, like it's a lump under my skin, a big lump, and then like a little point, looks like a little pimple opening that's starting to form. So hopefully I found it early and be able to treat that so that won't become a problem. But right now, I'm happy that my ears have cleared up. We're going to address that issue. But me and my husband just got back from our mini road trip. We stayed about 2 days, and he was ready to come back home. I really wasn't, but he was, and it was all about him anyway, because it was his birthday. So we came back. He wanted to come home and chill, which is perfectly fine, because now I'm a little ahead of schedule. I was planning on working. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I get into all that, I'm sorry. How are you guys doing? How has your week been going so far? What things have you accomplished this week with goals? And what things have you not yet accomplished that you said you would do? It is Thursday, but you still have time in the week to complete those. So get busy. Now, back to what I was saying. I had planned on working. A while back, I had did my criminal background and my drug test to start back doing my like traveling nursing. So there's an issue with the background. It's not back yet, which it's been maybe a month. And so I contacted them yesterday, and they're reviewing it and all that. So hopefully get in the system. So my plan was to be able to work some, to be able to get, some money to travel. But of course it hasn't went through yet. So I may try to find some other type of work to do for the next few days to get, some additional money to travel with. Let's see. I rented. I'm not going to take Journey when I go. I wanted to, but I took all of the chairs out so that I can use the space under for storage. So I took the chairs out, and I thought it would be too much of a hassle to put the chairs back in. So I rented a minivan for a week. Hopefully that's all the time I need. If I need more, I can extend it. It was almost about $300 for a week, unlimited miles. So I got to grind and try to come up with that $300. I will be traveling, as I said, to Indiana, my hometown, which is almost 1,000 miles from where I stay, to take my nieces and nephews camping. Okay, so most minivans, I think, are like 7 passenger. So it's me, of course. My daughter, Blessing, may go. And then I have 5 nieces and nephews. So that's already at 7. Their mother may come. That'll be 8. My mom wants to go. That's 9. And then my oldest son, he would like to go. That's 10. So it's like, I I have to figure out some stuff. I also don't have a tent large enough, or I only have a small tent for myself. So I'm going to try to get a hold of a tent for my nieces and nephews, because like I said, it's 5 of them. So I have to try to find a tent that's big enough to accommodate, or 2 tents to accommodate everybody. And I've never even slept in a tent before. I was going to when I took my sisters, my daughter and niece, but my daughter didn't have a tent, so she used my tent and I slept in the van. So hopefully this time I'll be able to get that experience of sleeping in a tent. But if you guys have any good recommendation on some good tents for multiple people, please let me know. I rented the van for 7 days. So it's about maybe 16-hour drive from here to home, Indiana. So I think I'm going to stop and spend a day in Tennessee and to explore a little bit there before I continue on to Indiana. I was thinking Georgia, but I already went to Georgia, so we're going to do Tennessee. And as far as camping with my family, I don't know. I haven't even looked yet. I'm going to look now, but I haven't found where we're going to camp. So we can either camp in Indiana, Tennessee, Michigan, or Missouri. So the longer the ride to the camping spot may be more uncomfortable for everybody, because it may be packed out in here. So I may do somewhere close within a couple of hours. I did want, and when I left Indiana, I was going to go ahead to Missouri. My son's in the Air Force, to see him. So that's why I was thinking maybe we could all go down to Missouri. But that, I think, is a 6-hour drive, and that will be a little uncomfortable with everybody. So I'm going to try to squeeze in seeing Tennessee. We're going to look at, explore Indiana and where I grew up and all of that, and also hit Missouri. So hopefully I can accomplish all that within a week. If not, we can extend it and maybe do a couple of more days with the rental, and then I'll be coming home. Now, I also received a couple of gifts. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. I was not expecting it, and it's crazy because these gifts, like, I don't know they're coming. They just come and I see them, because they've been ordering them from my Amazon wish list, and they don't tell me, that the items are coming, and I'll see them just delivered. And I'm like, wow. So when I open up the package, I don't know what it is or who it's from or anything like that. So it's always wonderful to receive gifts, because I've always been a gift giver to everybody else. So it feels good being on the other end to be able to receive gifts. But what I received, it's a gift, and it says, enjoy your gift. I really appreciate your content. And it was from Vicki. Thank you so much, Vicki. I really, really appreciate it. You got items that I need. And most of the things that I put on my list are things, well, I should say they are things that I need. A couple of big items, though, that I don't really need. It's there for fun, which I put a big boat in there. I think it's like 4 or 6 people can get in that boat. So I thought that was interesting. After my sister we went on that trip, and me and her were in the boat. That wasn't like a really expensive boat, but it was a good experience. So I thought that would be nice for me to get that boat and be able to put my nieces and nephews in there. I think it can fit like 4 to 6 people in the boat. And then also I put a blow up kayak, because I wanted a kayak, and that's for myself. So I put that in there too. So I'm eventually get those 2 items. But she got me a Hot Logic, which I don't have, and I've seen other YouTubers use this, and people that work and they want to heat up their lunch. So I thought it was interesting, and I definitely will be using it, because I eat on the road, and it's just easy to not have to cook a full meal if you have leftovers. But it came with this little plastic thing, and you can cook your food inside warm it up inside of here. And it has like the starter guide, and I guess this is like what heats the food up, and then it has this around there. And I did get it for the 12 volt, so that it can go right into my lighter or whatever cigarette thing up front. I guess you should just say 12 volt. They don't do cigarette lighters anymore, but I can plug it up in there, and while I'm driving, my food can be warming up, or also I can have it plugged in because my outlet up there does work when the engine isn't on. And it doesn't draw much power, so it should be okay on my battery to even warm up the food when I'm not driving or my engine is not on. So I really appreciate this. Thank you. I'm looking forward to using it, and I will show you when I do. And both of these items, I will post the Amazon link in this video description. And then also she got me this, it's some clips. They're like, it was a 4-pack of clips. And I got this because a lot of times I may, you know, want to tidy up and not take a full shower. Or even if you want to take a full shower, you can hook this into the shower, somewhere on the shower. But like, even just like in the regular restroom, when you go in there and say I have to use the restroom and I have my bags and stuff, I don't really like putting them on the floor. And every restroom doesn't have like a hook, and even if they do have a hook, sometimes I might have a couple of items. So this is a 4-pack, and you just clip it, hang it up to the door or whatever, and then it has this little thing where you can put your items. So let me show you guys. I have a bag, and basically you'll take it and put the straps inside of here, and it'll just like hook. I'm gonna put it on here, and this isn't very sturdy, so don't pay attention, but it's just showing you an example. So you guys just clip it up there and it'll hang. Let me pull this up, so like that. So and just hang. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I definitely will get great use out of both of these items. Thank you so much again. You guys have been, you know, supporting me when I didn't even know that, you know, I could be supported. I didn't realize that, you know, people would actually watch me and watch what I do. And even though I watch other people, I just didn't think that people would care to know what Shell was doing. But thank you guys so much for your love, support. I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful for all that you guys do, for all the comments, all those recommendations. Like, I really listen to what you guys say. Like, if you tell me like, oh, something about my hair, or use this product, it may help you with bugs, or, you know, I listen and I read every comment, because I'm learning here and I value the information that you guys are giving me. So thank you so much, guys. I'm so grateful, and I can't express it enough, and I'm going to forever be grateful, and I'm going to forever express my gratitude to you guys. And y'all have a good day and a good week and a good weekend.